Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today is Thursday, and today we're going to ask the DM and the DF, what are they consciously working towards, and what outside circumstances are affecting the connection? Ooh. So anyway, whenever you click on this channel, it is the right time for you, as my readings are timeless. And just so you know, this is for the collective, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And also know that my mission for this channel is to help as many twin flames get into twin flame connection in the physical. And so that is my whole platform for this channel. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so let's find out what is the DM and the DF consciously working towards. I still feel like it needs to come down a bit. What is the divine masculine consciously working towards at this time? What is the divine masculine working towards? Can I have 2 cards, please? 2 cards. What is the divine masculine working towards, please? 2 cards. What is the divine masculine working towards, please? Aw, okay. That's nice. Well, we got the 6 of Cups and we got the 10 of Swords reversed. That is so nice. So what this tells me is that, the divine masculine is working towards getting back their divine feminine. So, they're having these memories of love with their divine feminine. They're having happy memories with their divine feminine. And, obviously there was this ending, a very painful ending, I should say, 10 of Swords. And it is reversed. So they want to reverse that, right? So they want this new beginning. They no longer want this ending with you. They no longer want the separation with you. And they want to have what you once had, which was the 6 of Cups, where, memories of love that they have for you. That is what they are consciously working on towards. That is what they're consciously working towards right now. Let's check out the divine feminine. What is the divine feminine working on at this time, please, for the collective? What is the divine feminine working towards at this time? 2 cards, please. What is the divine feminine working towards? 2 cards. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, that's really nice. Okay. So this is what the divine feminine is working towards. The divine feminine is working on a firm foundation, building a firm foundation for herself, maybe financially. This is the 4 of Pentacles. For the long haul, like security wise, like really building this firm foundation for themselves. That's what the divine feminine is working on, really working on themselves, so that when they do go back into physical union, they already have a firm foundation within themselves, as well as working on themselves so that they are no longer suffering in silence, right? So this is the 9 of Swords reversed. And that is awesome, because that is a card of, a lot of anxiety, suffering and worry. And this is reversed. So they are working on, they're working on their emotional stability. They're consciously working on not suffering. What can they do to build their foundation, their firm foundation, to not suffer anymore, is what I'm getting. Okay, you don't want to suffer. Whatever it takes to not suffer, that is what you're working on right now. Okay, let's talk about the next one. So what outside circumstances are affecting the connection right now for the divine masculine? What outside circumstances are affecting the connection for the divine masculine? 2 cards, please, for the collective. What outside circumstances are affecting the divine masculine at this time? So what circumstances that seem so we have the Empress reversed and we have the 9 of Wands reversed. So usually when this is upright, the Empress is all about being creative, nurturing oneself, feeling, like abundant, right? And then this is all about, 9 of Wands is all about perseverance, standing up for what they want, Okay, but these are reversed, okay? So some outside circumstances, what seems to be happening is that they're not feeling very nurtured. This is what I'm getting. I'm laughing, but this is they're not, maybe it's energetically, they're not feeling very nurtured by their divine feminine right now. They're not feeling the love energetically. And they're kind of in fear. It's like instead of persevering, they're kind of protecting themselves from whatever is happening. So, energetically, what's happening outside of themselves, the circumstances that's affecting them, is that they're, I guess, energetically, they're feeling some kind of non nurturing energy from their divine feminine. And so they feel they need to guard themselves at this time. Okay, that is what I'm getting from that. Okay, and so let's take a look at the divine feminine. What outside circumstances are affecting the divine feminine right now? What is affecting the divine feminine? What outside circumstances for the collective? 2 cards, please. 2 cards. Ooh, okay. All right. So what's outside that's affecting the divine feminine is that basically the divine feminine is becoming kind of like a hermit right now, just being in solitude, working on themselves, okay? Really seeking deep knowledge and really learning, becoming the best versions of themselves, and that is beautiful. Also, what else is affecting the divine feminine, though, is also some mental conflict. So this is the 2 of Swords, you know, just a lot of conflict, a lot of confusion, a lot of, which way to go, what do I do? Kind of like what's affecting the divine feminine is basically, is this going to happen or not? Does the divine masculine really care about me? So that makes sense, because if the divine feminine is in confusion, sorry, if the divine feminine is confused and scattered and not really trusting in this connection, that makes sense that the outside factors that the divine masculine is feeling is like a not very nurturing energy from their divine feminine. And so they feel like they have to guard themselves. So this makes total sense. And so, yeah, so it's almost like if there's some kind of overthinking or scattered thinking or rigid thinking or feeling kind of cold or dry, your divine masculine is going to want to feel, not want to, but has no choice but to feel protective, because it's like an imbalance, or feeling distant or anxiety themselves, or feeling kind of controlling, like they have to control the situation. Okay. So that's what outside factors, but this is beautiful that a lot of the divine feminine are really working hard on themselves, building this firm foundation within themselves so that they have what it takes in life no matter what, becoming the best versions of themselves, because they're tired of suffering. So this suffering has to stop. They're like, whatever it takes to stop my suffering, this is what I got to do. This is what I got to do. I got to go within. I got to do this spiritual deep diving. I have to figure things out and build this firm foundation for myself. All right, let's go. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and pull another card. What advice or what else do you want us to know about this situation? What else do you want us to know about this situation? What else? What else is going on here, please? Yep, it's cleanup time. Yep, that's exactly what's happening, right? So this is called the Mildew Fairy. Mildew Fairy. So the Mildew Fairy is here to tell you that it's cleanup time, and it's time to clean up the lower vibration or whatever outdated thinking. So all that mental conflict that's going on, it's time to clean it up. It's cleanup time. Clean up that mental. So whatever it is, there's lots of resources out there. Whatever you can do to get into your intuition, into your higher mind. It's all about being devoted to your higher mind. Don't be devoted to your ego mind. Don't be devoted to this. Be devoted to your higher mind. And so you may have to clean up your ego mind first and purge whatever it is that needs to be purged, okay? Purging is all about cleaning up as well. All right, I also want to ask about some connecting energies. So let's do a connecting energy for what are you both consciously working towards? What's the connecting energy for what are you both consciously working towards? What is the connecting energy for that? Okay, so it's funny because this was reversed. So it's almost like you're both working on not missing each other. It's like you're working on not missing each other. You're working on trying to like work on yourselves instead of like looking at old photographs, and instead of like having all this nostalgia, which of course is exactly what's going on with the divine masculine. You're both trying to not be in the past. Okay, you want to be focused on the future. You don't want to be focused on the memories. You want to be forward thinking, and you're both working towards working on yourselves as a way of not missing each other is what I'm getting. Okay, and then the outside factors. Can I have a connecting energy for the outside factors, please? A connecting energy for the collective. All right, so another outside factor for both the DM and the DF is the tower, right? So, some surprise epiphanies, a lot of transformation, a lot of upheavals, a lot of sudden changes, maybe some shocking news for some of you. And this is waking both of you up, okay? So this is a major outside factor or, circumstance that is affecting the connection right now. Okay, a lot of epiphanies. Okay, this is great. This is what is supposed to happen. Let's pull a rune. I'm not very learned on runes, but I want to start practicing more. So let's pull a rune and see what other advice. Let's see what other advice that the divine has for you. Okay, with the rune. Can I have another advice for the divine masculine, divine feminine, please? Okay, let's see what we got here. We got the Sowulo. So this is the sun. Wow, beautiful. So this is like equivalent to the sun card. And this is all about feeling positive and success and wow. So this is beautiful. I also want to make sure I have the right one. Hold on, do I have the right symbol? Oh, actually, it doesn't look like I have the right symbol. That one's not matching up. Nope, this one is definitely Elwaz. This is the Elwaz. This is about stability, strength, reliability, enlightenment, kundalini. Okay, that's what this is about. Stability, okay, because that one didn't make sense to me. I was like, what the heck? So yeah, so this is all about stability, strength, reliability, enlightenment, and kundalini rising. So yeah, that makes total sense, what we just talked about. Okay, so you're going through this tower moment to help strengthen you, to help make you more have more stability. When things go wrong, you're going to be like a rock. You're going to be so stable and strong. You're going to have this reliability in yourself. Whatever you can't get from another, you are going to give to yourself. You won't need another to get that, okay? Even if you're in union or not, you're not going to need it from another because you're going to have it. You're going to be enlightened, okay? And you're going to have this kundalini awakening, okay? Now, let's also see what else. Whoops. Thought that was going to pour. That would have been funny. Okay, let's see what else. Like, what else does the divine want us to know? Let's pull 3. What else does the divine want us to know at this time? We'll pull one more. What does the divine want us to know right now? Ooh, interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, this is awesome. Okay. So for some of you, you are already in the 5th dimension. That is beautiful. So this tells me that some of you are already in the 5th. Either you're really working hard to be in the 5th dimension, or you are already there. Okay. And I can tell just from this card that some of you are already in the fifth dimension. And what that means, the fifth dimension card, like, what the heck does that even mean, fifth dimension? Well, what that means is you're already at this vibration. You're already at this love. Either you're vibrating at love, joy, peace, or enlightenment. You're already up there. It means you unconditionally love you and yourself and your twin flame. You're in joy. You're enjoying your life. You're like this empress, right? You're like, this is who you are. Like, you're nurturing yourself. You're nurturing others. You're feeling nurturing towards your twin flame. Okay, that is being in the fifth dimension, knowing you are all one. So some of you are, and then we got metamorphosis. That's beautiful. So a lot of you are going through this metamorphosis, which makes total sense because of this Tower card. Okay, this big transformation. Okay. Now I also have Knight. So what this tells me is at this time, your divine masculine may be more at a Knight. Okay, they're not quite a king, but that's okay because they are not a page either. They're not a page, right? So they're a knight. So they're really working hard, okay? They are, starting to awaken, but they're not quite there yet. And so, but you're working, and then this tells me that they are also working towards getting, once they hit the fifth dimension, once they're vibrating in the fifth dimension, then they will be a king, okay? But right now, the divine masculine, for some of you, this is a collective reading, they may be more of a knight right now. And so that is why the twin flame union might be blocked. All right, let's get one more piece of advice. So what else do you want us to know at this time for twin flames, for the DM and the DF, before I pull some messages from the DM? Past life connection. Inhale the future, exhale the past. Inhale the future, exhale the past. Yep. So this is definitely a past life connection. Okay. And so you may also be purging some past life connection, maybe some kind of tragedies, or maybe something where there's some kind of karma. If you feel like you may still have karma between you and your divine masculine, doesn't have to be this lifetime, it could be previous lifetimes, please work on that. You can ask Archangel Michael to help you cut cords, burn contracts that are negative, that are karmic, okay? And to exhale the past and inhale the future. That's beautiful. All right, so let's take a look at some messages. So what messages, what's a message that the divine masculine wants you to know at this time? What's a message? What does the divine masculine want you to know at this time? It's always nice to get a message from your divine masculine, right? To know what's going on. All right. So it says, I just can't accept myself and can't see why you'd accept me either. I just can't accept myself and can't see why you'd accept me either. Okay. So yeah, so that makes sense. So right now, again, I said that they were kind of more at a knight level, like not really at a king. They are working on getting into the fifth dimension, though, for sure. And so they aren't able to accept themselves at this time, and they don't feel good enough for the connection. And you can help them along by the more you awaken and the more you go into the fifth dimension, the more they're going to feel whole. So keep doing what you're doing. Also, that is something I coach on if you're interested. It's at a discount for $65 until May, the end of May. Okay, so let's get another message from the DM for the DF. One more message, please. Yep, I just got sidetracked. Interesting. I just got sidetracked. Well, sidetracked by what, right? That would be my next question. What, sidetracked by what? What does this mean here? I actually want, never have I done this before, but I actually want a clarification on what this means. What the heck does that mean? I got sidetracked. What did you get sidetracked about? DM. What is the sidetrack? What is this all about, please? Sidetrack. What does this have to do with? Interesting, because this came out reversed, okay? It was like the twin flame card came out reversed, and what they're saying is that they just did not follow through with their contract, okay? They got distracted. They, they allowed themselves to get off track, okay? So it's like now they know they're on their twin flame journey again. Or if they don't know about the twin flame, at least they know they're on some kind of journey. They can't really pinpoint as to why, or why they feel this so much love for you, or why they want this with you, or why they can't get you off their mind. But before they were sidetracked, before they were not able to stay on track, they kept distracting themselves. I mean, a lot of people do that, right? They don't want to work on their inner healing, right? They don't want to work on themselves, and so it's very easy to distract yourself. Let's pull one more message from the Divine Masculine. Let's pull one more message from the Divine Masculine, please. Ooh, that one kind of flew out. Let's see. Yep, I care too much about what others think right now. Okay, I care too much about what others think right now. And we got the same message for this week. This is the second time this message came out. So, yeah, that means that what I'm getting from this is that they care a little bit too much about what you think. Or maybe there's someone in their family, or I don't know, maybe there's someone that they care, like, well, I don't want them to know that I'm working on myself, or I don't want to show who I really am. I don't want to be vulnerable at this time for whatever reason. But they are definitely feeling sidetracked. And when I asked what that meant, it just meant they got off the twin flame journey. They are being, yeah, they're not, they just weren't doing what they're supposed to be doing. But now this lightning bolt has hit them, and now they are starting to wake up. So that's what I'm getting. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Tomorrow is Friday, and we are going to ask what's shifting for the DM and the DF, and what shadow aspects are affecting the connection. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you're interested in a personal reading, again, my information is below in the description box. Also, check out my weekly lineup. And again, my mission is to help as many people get into twin flame union, physical twin flame union. And so that is what I try to do on my other videos. Okay, I will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.